Well, good morning and welcome to US 1. There's our issue for this week sitting on our computer screen, and we hope it will soon be appearing in our parking lot. Ready for delivery to about 4,500 business locations, most of which are within about 8 miles of our location here at the corner of Alexander Road and Route 1. So here is the van, and in the back of the van are the cover sheets and the lists themselves. We'll talk more about the list later, but for now, just let you know that the cover sheets are in the van. They're sorted alphabetically by first name. In fact, this one says, important, please read your cover sheets carefully and take the number of bundles as directed. You may not always have the same lists or the same number of bundles from week to week. Okay, here we are at 12 Roselle Road. I'm reading the list carefully here, and I'm seeing that it says that this list requires approximately 60 papers. So that's one bundle. There's 50 papers to a bundle. So I've taken in one bundle already, and I've got another 15 or so here in my hand. That gives us a few extras so we don't have to go back to the car. Especially when you go out on a list for the first time, it doesn't hurt to take a minute to read the directions that are at the top of the list pretty carefully. Here, directions to first stop on this list. It says from US 1, the newspaper. Well, this is where we begin. We begin on the first floor of Building B. And I look over to my right and I see Building B clearly labeled. That's good. It says do rack in the entryway, then do the downstairs offices, then go up to the second floor. Then follow the second floor to all three wings of the building. The hallway connects. And then do the downstairs of wings C and A last. And we look around, we also see a wing A and we see a wing C. So it sounds like we're going to enter over into wing B, do the offices on the first floor there, then go upstairs and do all the offices on the second floor, come downstairs and finish up. Obviously someone has delivered this list before and they figured out this is the most efficient way to do it. You might wonder what is the dress code for the US 1 delivery program. It's informal, casual, but we try to be neat and not too ratty. As you see, I'm wearing dark pants, which is not a bad idea because newsprint can be dark. I've got comfortable shoes on. I've got a clean shirt, not an elegant shirt by any means. I always like to go out with a shirt that has a pocket, just in case I get a business card from someone or a piece of paper that has somebody's name and address on. I've got someplace to put it. And it's always good to have at least one pen with you and maybe a second one back in your car in case this one gets lost. Okay, so we're out delivering now, and we've come to NEA Consulting. We see it here on the list. It needs 3 papers, and let's go on in and deliver. Okay, here we are at NEA Consulting. I'm keeping my voice down because there are people working here. They need 3 papers. Obviously, this is where the papers go because there's one left from last time. I'm going to take that one with me. I'm going to put 3 down. They're neatly here on the table. This one's a little crimped. I'm going to take that one back and put a better one down. There we are. Take the old one and fold that so I don't get it mixed up with the new ones. And then leave. And as you notice, we're not going to holler out and tell people that we're here. They're obviously inside working right now. They don't have anybody at the reception desk. We're just going to leave the papers and then get out of here without interrupting people or wasting our time telling people that we're here. So, on to the next stop. Okay, I'm looking for Princeton Insurance Agency. It should be here on the list. It says it's in suite C206. But I come to the door, C206, the sign is gone and door's locked. So it looks like Princeton Insurance Agency may be gone from this location. Now I'm going to cross out there and write on my list, closed, door locked. If there was any other information I could offer, if for example there were a sign on the door saying, hey, we've moved to a new location, here's our new address and phone number, at this point I'd write that down, again on the list, so that the people back in the office can pursue this matter and find out where they've gone. So here we are at Suite A204, and we find this recent sign edition here for Red Salsa Technologies. Look at the list, and there is no Red Salsa Technologies on our list. So we're going to enter it, and then we're going to go inside and leave them a copy of the paper. I'm going to put an arrow. I'm going to put an arrow on the list where Red Salsa ought to go, and I'm going to write it in. Red Salsa Technologies. That's Suite A204. Okay, I see a new company. I'm going to go in and ask permission. We'll see how much progress we make with that approach. Hello. I'm from.
Hi.
Hi. I see you're new here. I'm from US1 newspaper, and I'd like to get permission, if I could, to leave a copy of our paper here every week. It's US1.
I'm gonna have to check. Wait one sec.
Okay.
Lynn, there's someone here from a US1 newspaper who wants to drop. It's some kind of a free paper, and they want to know if they can just drop a copy off every week.
Oh, we don't do that here.
No. Okay.
No,
Okay.
no subscription.
No. Okay. Thanks. I'm
Oh.
sorry. We don't really take anything. We don't
Oh.
do subscriptions or any
Refuses.
papers or anything.
Okay. Well,
So, I'm
sorry to bother you.
Okay.
Take care now.
Okay.
Now we're going to give it a second try. This time we'll use a different approach, and I hope we'll have better luck. Hello. Oh, hi, Red Salsa Technology. Hi. Looks like you're new in town. Welcome to Princeton. I'm from US1 newspaper, and we leave a copy of our free newspaper with all the businesses in this building. And here's one for you.
Thank you.
We're happy to leave even more in coming weeks. We come out every Wednesday, and if you need more than that, let us know.
Okay.
We're happy to do it. And if I could, I've got your name as Red Salsa Technology, but if you just had a card or something like that that had your complete
Sure.
spelling and address on it and so on. Oh,
There you go.
that's wonderful. That's going to help a lot.
Okay.
Make sure our lists are up to date and accurate. Thanks so much.
Okay.
See you next week.
Take it
care.
easy. Bye.
Okay, I think that was a sale. Now, it's a free paper, but I hope I said it enough. That person seemed to catch on right away. But it really does pay to say that it's a free paper several times and make sure that it's not viewed as some sort of big deal or any other kind of transaction that requires them to check with somebody else. Because as soon as they have to check with somebody else, often the answer becomes no. I've got a few copies of the current issue left. We're over here at the dumpster. I'm not going to put these in the dumpster. These are still good. I'm going to return these over to the white van, and these will be used for follow-up deliveries that we do over the weekend. I'm going to put these back in my car, and then I'm going to get the old ones from prior weeks that I picked up while I was out delivering, and I'm going to put them into the dumpster for newsprint, which is the second one from the left. Okay, I'm here at the van. I'm ready to return my papers from this week. But first, I noticed that a bunch of other people have been here before me, and I'm going to neaten up these piles before I add mine to the mix. Okay, so the number of papers they told me to go out with was pretty close because I've got about 15 left over here at the end of the day, and I've now got a place to put them here in the van, nice and neat. And I'm also going to now fill out my cover sheet. Most important is I put in my start time, which was 8:15. You recall we were there just as the truck arrived. I didn't have any breaks, and I worked through to 12:15, so that's a total of 4 hours. I also kept track of my mileage from when I got here at the office to when I got back to the office, and that was 28 miles. They ask if I'm available to deliver the next Wednesday, and the answer is yes. And then they also ask if I'm available to deliver the WWP News, which comes out a week from Friday, and the answer is yes to that as well. So we're done with the papers. The paperwork just needs to go back up to the US 1 office. People ask if it ever rains on delivery day, and I tell them very seldom, very seldom.